Hello everybody, we're back. Sorry for the delay. I hope everybody's back in the room.
Hello everybody, we're back.
No.
Sorry for the delay. I hope everybody's back in the room. Hello everybody, we're back.
No.
Sorry for the delay. I hope everybody's back in the room.
I'm sorry, we had a little bit of interruption. My family came home. They wanted to talk to me. So not a bad thing.
They wanted to talk to me.
Hopefully, you guys are still sticking around. I think I lost you. All right. Well, this is a part 2. We were in the middle of building the rest of this thing. Oh my God! It's like. Oh wait, I have power for this. Okay. All right. Hopefully everybody comes back. But that was a pretty big delay, so I don't blame you guys if you didn't come back to the channel. We had to just take a quick hiatus. All right. Let's do this. All right. So bag 4. This was bag 1. Let me just get myself organized here. So in true fashion, let's get bag 5 out of the way because we don't need it right now. Alright. I'm just gonna get some cable management going so I get power to everything. Alright, cool. Why is this not powering this? Alright, I don't know why it's not powering that. Alright, so we were in the process of building all of the different parts to the new Mario set that came out. I hope you guys do come back and watch. Oh man. That stinks. I was totally getting people to watch too. That's nobody's fault. That's a question block. And I need the barcode, which is that. Okay. So we gotta put this on this. We gotta put this on that. And then I'm assuming the next piece was gonna be to put this on this. And that's it. So that's all we had to do for our question blocks, which you can put in your level, of course. Right, and it's just watching a video. And we can see this in action in a minute. So if he goes on the item block, if he goes on the question block, and he gets the 5 up coins. You can see it could be a different. So it all depends on what you get on the random roulette. I love that he gets his little eyes when he does that. So very, very cool. So that's your question blocks. I think this is all still in bag 4. I hope you guys come back. Please come back. And again, what it looks like you're doing is it looks like you're building little pieces of the board. Okay, cool. Everybody's back. Yes. Sorry again for the little delay. I'm just trying to get... I'm going to put my Mario right there. It's interesting that they put all of this in one bag, because they even put the little pieces in the one bag. They don't usually do that. They usually put the little pieces in... Whoops. Well, actually, no. These are not considered little pieces by LEGO standards. That's right. Now, I always forget that when you're doing LEGO pieces, always put rods with a bigger hole there. Alright, so that's going to be that. That's why I brought this out, because I knew that was going to be next up on the list. Again, I was trying, like I said, guys, I was trying to build this fast, because I knew the minute that my family came home and my little daughter saw me playing with this, she was going to want to have a field day. So she played a little bit with the Mario, which was very cute. All right, so that's going to be, I'm guessing, a tree. I will say that it is pretty easy to build this because the pieces are very formulaic. Like you can see when you see what you're building, you can see it pretty well. So I think one, they did that because, like I said, the age group for this is all ages, so you get some smaller folks that are doing this as well as big kids like me, or big kids at heart, I should say. But also the fact is, remember, everything has to be built around the fact that Mario... Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's different ones. So you have to find the ones that... I'll show you what I mean in a minute if I find one. Or is that just a typo in the manual? No, I think it's a typo in the manual. Because every piece looks the same in here. Okay. Yeah, because don't forget, he has to fit, that Mario has to fit on top of everything, so he's fairly large. And that. Like I said, interesting that they only put, put the really small pieces in the bag. They don't ever really do that. Oh, they want me to make a flower. Interesting. I wonder why. I think it has to do with, if I'm not mistaken for Legos, I think it has to do with the machine. Because the machine sorts out the pieces into the bags based on the set. And I think it has to do with that. I think that's how they determine what goes in what. So I think if the weight is a certain way, then they do it that way. There you go, you got a little cloud. So these are like your decorating pieces. This is going to be for your like terrain decorating. Because again, if you want, my guess is that these pieces probably only come in this Lego set. If I had to guess, because I was going to say, if you just go out and buy brown and green Legos, like buy these pieces on independent brick sites, which actually you probably still can. I think these are standard pieces. I don't think there's... The only things you wouldn't have are the barcodes for the Mario. Because basically what you're making is different land terrain features, because you're going to connect all this based on what you want them to do, hops or jumps. So again, like I said, it's pretty formulaic once you see how they build one piece of terrain, that you can probably quickly build all the other ones. If you guys have other questions or comments, please let me know. I think this thing is the coolest thing ever. I'm definitely going to buy a few more of the sets. And it sounds like you guys really want to see me build it. So, and it really, it's three-dimensional. It's really three-dimensional Mario Maker. That's really what this is. You're gonna have little bits and pieces, and then I have to say it's very smart. It's one interactive piece, which is your talking Mario. Which makes it all come to life, which is a really good idea. But like I said earlier in the video, if you're just joining us, you do have to buy this starter set. The starter set is $60 to get the Mario in it. And there we go. Those are all our different platforms that we can... instructions for this one. It's going to be really, really simple. I only have these pieces left, so this is for your tall cliff piece. All right. As always, I try to clean up all my bags. So far, so good. We're off to bag 5. Alright, found the feet. Alright, I'm gonna move some of our terrain to the side. Just to make our lives a little bit easier. We'll move the trampoline there. So you guys can actually see what I'm building. So I'll put all of our stuff. I think it's both good and bad that you have to have the iPad with you. It's fun because it's interactive, but it's annoying when you have to do building. Alright, so I need one of those from in here. And again, it seems like for here they gave us a little bag, which I guess it's because there were so many more pieces, maybe. That's the rationale. When there's like a certain level of that many pieces, then they don't give you the... Nope. That was the right piece. Nope, grab the one. It's interesting how they're internally building this. Alright. There's one. What I like about building this too is that because all the colors are really easy to find, you actually can build these pretty quickly. Like I said before, the only... Oh, okay. So these were in here. The only thing I don't like was the load time, because you had to actually do an update on Mario. Oh, that's cool. I've never really seen pieces like this. This is probably a unique piece to this set. You know, for those folks that are just looking for unique bricks. I think those arms are unique. I haven't necessarily seen those unless they've been in other kits, but they might have. You know, where sometimes you see a lot of this is in the Ninjago sets, because that's their original IP, so they can be a little bit more free with that versus grafting some of this stuff on there. Yeah, so far this is coming along pretty fast. Are any of those in here? No. Found that. Found one. Sorry I'm not sifting through the bag on camera. I find it easier to put the bag on my lap just for my work area. Okay, so we gotta put, I think that's gotta go like that. Oh. And that's gotta go like that. I noticed one thing they don't give you with this set is they don't give you a, I think it's only with the bigger sets they do. They don't give you a, okay, so that's wrong. Oh, because I was supposed to have put one of these in there. A spacer. So you gotta, don't forget that step. You have to put a spacer in there so it makes that green one level. So you get a nice flush. Alright, and then these are, I think, in here. I see one. Let's find 2. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's kind of unique. That's fun. Let's get his arms down, because that's going to get in my way. Okay, so that obviously is the wrong green. I just put his faceplate on there. I didn't see his head. Found that green. Oh, they're in here. We need that one. We need that one. So we're going to put that like that. We're going to put that like that. And we're going to put this like that. Oh, geez. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of videos tonight, guys. So this is, like I said, this is going to take the place of my video that I normally do. And then we're going to have some drawing tonight. I'm going the whole gamut for you guys. We're going to have some videos tomorrow. So if you guys are available earlier in the day, around 10 o'clock, I'm going to be doing another video. I'm going to try to do a lot of different videos at different times, so everybody gets a chance to see. And then, like I said, if you're very, very interested in some of this content and you miss it, it'll be on Twitch for a couple of weeks, and then certain videos, if it's gaming related, are going to end up on my YouTube channel, which you can find under Modern Geek Gaming. So if you want to be a subscriber there, right now I'm just putting up videos that are on Twitch already, but eventually I will be putting up original content once I get the studio inside finished. So if you want to subscribe to that as well, I will also, this is kind of a big night. There's a lot going to happen. I'm going to be launching some Patreon content, so if you want to check out my Patreon, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Oh, that's really cool. I like how that's coming out. I like the aesthetic. They really did a good, they really did a good job with the aesthetic of these guys, I think. Where it still has that Lego feel, but it also has, it really does feel like very, very much Nintendo. So I like the aesthetic that they made for it, and I like the simple nature of it too, which is a lot of fun. Hey everybody, again, we're taking a look at the Mario. This is the new Super Mario Lego set, the interactive Mario Lego set. Lego Mario time. So pretty cool. They actually have Bluetooth and light and sound. He actually tracks QR codes on Legos, so you can literally build your own physical Mario level, which I think is insanely awesome. So if you're not familiar with this, it was new. It just came out. And I cannot wait to see how he plays with this guy. Oh, that's it. We're done. Oh, that's pretty cool. So is that it? And we're going through the app on the iPad. So you guys see my iPad. I've been following. Oh, so now we have to build the castle, I guess, is what we're building now. They're all the same piece. And if you guys have questions, comments, please don't hesitate to throw them up there, because I can definitely see the chat. I can see what we're doing. So I think this is the actual like castle on the map, because I think you put it as a place on the map, and then it opens up another level for you to play on. This is insane, and the amount of sets they have for this is also like pretty crazy. Like, they have a lot of sets. So this is the starter set, which the starter set is crucial because that's the only set that Mario comes in, which really he's the brains of the whole thing. So all the interactive stuff happens on him. All the other things just have sensors on them so he can interact with them. And it's pretty clear. I mean, they make it pretty clear that they show you that he doesn't come with anything. So I only say that because if you like some of the other sets, because it has like the creatures and stuff in it, they'll still be awesome sets. They'll still be awesome Lego sets. You won't be able to. I mean, this is just so cool. He blinks, as you guys can see. So he has LEDs in there. Oh yeah. For some reason, my hand is lava. I think it's because my hand is red. I think he reacts to colors too. And he reacts to the way he falls, because if he falls a certain distance, he'll actually do the yell. I've noticed, or I guess it's the speed at which he falls. I don't know if it's the speed or the distance. I think it's the speed, if you move him really fast. And you can see he actually makes sounds like jumping and all kinds of other stuff. It's unbelievably cool. I think this is pretty amazing what they did. I think we're going to get to play a much more complex level in a minute, so give me 1 sec. And I love this. I love that you build little pieces of the world, and then you can just make your own board. So I think that's insanely cool, too. And it's very, very simple. Again, it's not, they did not make this overly complicated at all. It's very simple stuff, and it looks aesthetically very much like a Mario level. When you see it in its like scrolled out 2D way. Alright, so this is his little perch. Or that's at least how it's supposed to be. So we're going to set the stage for this. And I'm going to watch the video of how this works. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. So, it's kind of fun how they do it in the video. Let's do it. So the idea in the video is that you just knock them over, of course. And then you go... I'm going to try to show this to you guys. So he's got the multiple 3 hits like he does in the game. And I like how they just do it nonchalantly. They're just like... Apparently I'm bad at it, but yeah, the idea is that you can have this like awesome action figure imaginative play. Now if you put them in your level, obviously that'll be the way that it works. We gotta build more? Jeez Louise, there's a lot to build in this. Like I said, it's pretty cool because they give you, the starter set gives you enough to make a simple level. We're gonna build something really, really cool in a minute. I gotta get all the little pieces built. Once I get everything built, then I can... Then we can put it all together in a really cool way and have ourselves an interesting level. And of course, if I do more videos of this, I'll actually do like... I could do pretty cool cinematic videos where... You know, I can actually film it, you know, do track filming where I film it in 2D. So you guys can see. All the little pieces. And this is why I'm trying to build this fast. So, one, I don't give you guys a really, really long video. And 2, in case I get any more interruptions from folks, I want to be able to get all the pieces at least built so we can do a proper review of what we get. So far, I'm very, very happy with what you get in this box. Like I said, the only comments I've had so far is it would have been nicer if the sound effects were a little louder. But I also have a fan going right now. So I do like the app. I like that there's a community-based part of the app where people can submit their ideas, their builds, which I think is really cool. Yeah, and like I said, guys, I'm sorry if I'm like super, super powering through this, but I think it's gonna just put. I feel like it's gonna put one on each side, but let's see. I'm just gonna put that to the side for now. All right, they're not making me do that right now. Interesting. They are making me. Oh, it's the 2. I think the crazy weather is about to start where I'm at. So I hope I don't lose power. That would put a damper on all my plans to do a bunch of video stuff and other stuff. So I pray that that's not my fate for tonight. The good news is I have a couple of books that I haven't read yet, so if I had to just do some oh wait. Alright, so that's that part. I was gonna say, not related to Mario, but I definitely watched. I just binge watched all of Umbrella Academy season 2. Oh my God, is that a good show? Okay. Oh, I see. I think I know how this works. Okay, so we have a trampoline. Interesting. This is a really easy one to build. This is probably the fastest I've built something with Lego in a while. Wait, yes, I'm supposed to totally use this. See what we got here. Alright, so apparently the whole idea. Alright, so apparently that's to do that. So what is the red used for then? Why did I build the red thing? Oh, it's just for lava. Oh, okay. This is to represent lava. Alright. So now that we did all this, let's see something. So the suggested layout for this build. Sorry, guys. Alright, so the suggested layout for this build. Whoops. when you're all said and done, everything you see in front of you is what you have. They also give you in here a bunch of extra pieces. So from what I can tell, let's see if I can build all this here. This is at the end of the level. Okay, so the way they have the starter course in here is like this. Which apparently I didn't put the flower on there. There was just like a separate flower they wanted me to build. I don't know where that separate flower went. But I was supposed to build a separate flower and then sorry guys, I'm just trying to build that track. Alright, so then that's supposed to go like this. Ah, jeez. Alright, this needs to be on level ground. That would help. Let's get all this out of the way. Let's get Mr. Mario out of the way. Alright, so we can build this. Alright, and then make this long blue piece. So I'm just going to take these out because I'm sure I'm going to need them. And then our Goomba is supposed to go here. Hold on, guys. Sorry, this is taking a minute. Alright, so then this is supposed to go like this. Then they actually have this over here. And then they have question block up here. Oh, because it just sits up there. Okay. So I could show you guys the whole starter set. Okay, so the whole starter set. And that's supposed to go like this. Other long piece is supposed to go there, and then this whole silly contraption thing is supposed to go over here. So I think you're getting the idea though of how this is going to be set up. And then your Bowser's supposed to go here. Ah, crap. Jeez. Jeez, Louise. Then this long piece. End goal should go like this, but basically they just have these next to each other. So that ends up being your end goal post, which I'm going to put for the purposes of my setup here. Oh, he's actually saying he's getting tired, so that must be what he says. All right, so if we add up everything we get in the starter set, this is what sort of the final configuration looks like. You have some other connectivity pieces, so I might have made it a little too stark. But what would happen is we would connect our Mario. So he's connected. Alright, so we got all our steps. Alright, so now if I put him at the start line, so you can see him getting around, going around the bend. Right, you can see when he hits red. Sorry, that's supposed to be up there. And then he can go. And then we're supposed to put him on this. Oh god, he gets the speed up music if you don't get to the edge of the level. And then, it's not working. Small table. Wow. Alright, so I ran out of time. That's pretty funny. So the time element's a real thing, man. You gotta really time your stuff. That's pretty funny. And then your iPad's gonna give you the report. So you guys, and so, oh geez. Alright. So obviously you need a fairly larger space to play this on, because if you're going to make a more complicated board, and the thing too you have to keep in mind is that a lot of the mechanics of the stuff that you're going to move around, they make it so you can just customize it. So like if I wanted to take this off but have him up here, and then maybe I'll put a power up here. You know, you could do that too. Or maybe we put, you know, him there. Like, you could sort of change it up. Now, obviously, if I had more villains, I could change it up too. So I like that aspect of it, that you can be very meticulous about what you want to do. Or where you want stuff. Now, a couple of things to note. When he's on blue bricks, you'll see the water symbol pop up. So he actually does. So he does his like. And then if he goes on red bricks, that's lava. So I like. So he's not only doing color. All right, so let's try to do that course one more time with a little bit of additions now. Ah. Oh, I got a star. That's kind of fun. So you can get power-ups. So we got to the end. So that's kind of the idea of what you would do with this. This is unbelievably cool. I love this idea. So, and then it gives you a report, which is pretty cool. So you can see here. I'll show it in the camera, I think. All right. So let me get my track. So basically, what I would recommend you do, which is going to be the easiest, is obviously these pieces you're going to really need. So I would keep all your terrain in one bag, and then keep all your straight pieces in another bag. And obviously the biggest, most important pieces are going to be these QR code pieces, because if you lose these, the interactiveness of it all goes away. You could still, of course, make your boards, do all your stuff, but it's going to make you have less fun with it, because a lot of it, like I said, is the idea that the Mario piece is driving. So I would keep personally, I keep all my pieces separate. Keep all my terrain built. And then I would just keep a bag with those connect pieces so you can do what you got to do. Yeah, so like I would keep a bag with... Now, I'm assuming, I have to assume, that the red, the yellow, and the blue that are in this set are specific colors to these sets. I have a funny feeling. I bet they're... Because I noticed... If you notice this one, it's an... I mean, I don't know, but I have a funny feeling... I feel like Lego might do something like that. So I would keep, personally, one of the bags, and I would just pop all the connect pieces in there. Also these. And again, blue is water, red is lava, green is grass. And he does represent that on him when you run through those. So I might even take small pieces like that and put it in there. And like things like this to make the trees. So then you have all the small bits in one bag. And then, like I said, all your bigger terrain pieces, you could decide what you want to do with that. Probably just for my own storage, I might just take all of this stuff, if it'll fit, and put it in this one bag, so I know without a doubt that I have all of the terrain pieces in one. For a starter set, for something new, a new type of game, it's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't put this. That's... I really do want to add this to a collection. I'm actually going to put this, I think, in a bin. I'm just doing this right now, so like I personally don't lose all this stuff. But I think it's really cool. I like the QR codes. I like the characters and the way that they look. And I like the way that the Mario interacts. Again, you want to turn him off now. I'll show the iPad really quick so you can see what the schematics are from the game. But it goes over, goes over what you did. So you earned mystery blocks, you earned some jumping, puzzle coins, and then obviously if we go this way, then we sort of played through there. And then this is, like I said, representation of what you can get. So you can see Desert Pokey, Wampa Lava Trouble, Bomber Bill Barrage, Mario's House, and Yoshi. So you can get Yoshi for him to, I'm assuming, ride, or I don't know how the Yoshi mechanic works. Or maybe you can play as Yoshi. I don't know if Yoshi has his own. I don't think so. I think Yoshi is like a... I don't think any other character has the LCD screen. Obviously, Bowser's Castle, Boss Battle, that would be the end of the game. And these are power-ups. That's interesting. Builder Mario power-up. So I wonder how the power-ups work. But so much stuff to get for this game. I'm looking forward to getting a little bit more for it. Oh, that's pretty cool. And that's the character pack. So you can have more monsters in there. And then, like I said, what I like about this too is, maybe it was that. Is it that? Yeah. So I like this, which is, you know, people are just sharing their own creations of what they're doing, which I think is really cool. Now, what I noticed, which I think that's pretty cool, I guess you could do that too, which would make your life a lot easier, is you just get the bigger Lego pieces so you can just lay it all out, so you can keep the track in place for display purposes, which I might do that. But there's a lot of really cool stuff. So apparently people are doing chair battles, chair things. That's really cool. Yeah, so I just like that there's a community aspect and building aspect to it, which I think is really a cool idea. All right. Well, I'm going to lower my iPad's volume so it stops playing this wonderful, enchanting sound. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a really... I'm sorry it became a two-part review. I was trying to do it all in one video. So although this doesn't say part 2, if you want to see more of the beginning of the video and a little bit more in depth of me playing with Mario, check the other video out, which is about 20 or 30 minutes. But if you did like what you saw, please consider following the channel if you're not already doing so. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this stuff. I'd like to build a whole Mario level. It sounds pretty cool, and I'm enjoying this concept. I think this whole I love interactive toys. This new, I like this new iteration of that movement. You know, I was a big fan of Disney Infinity while it was here. I was a big fan of Lego Dimensions, which I think Lego Dimensions is still one of the coolest ideas that they've done. You know, but I was big fans, and obviously all that fell to the wayside because it wasn't there. But I think this is a beautiful way for people to re-experience a classic game, but in a different packaging format, which I think is really cool. All right, well, like I said, guys, thank you for watching. You can check out more of my videos on the channel. We do a lot of different things here. If you guys like the reviews, then I'll do more toy reviews. I do a little less toy reviews than I used to, but this was like too perfect. This was too perfect an idea to pass up. I was like, it's a game, it's Legos, it's toys, it's building, it's crafting. I was like, it kind of falls in the wheelhouse of everything I do on the channel. So, but if you like this, you want to see more, please let me know. And also check out the other videos. I'm going to be back with, my hope is a drawing video and a painting video tonight. I'm going to be very ambitious. And then we'll have some more videos tomorrow. If you want to check out more of my model building videos and gaming videos, at this point, I think everything that's on my YouTube channel is still on my Twitch. But as Twitch does it, it gets rid of videos. You can check out my YouTube channel that's as well, which is Modern Geek Gaming. But then you also see some links below, which would be to my Patreon and to my website. Those are some monetary ways to support the channel. In order for me to buy all these toys to review and the materials I use to paint, the materials I use to draw, to get all that, that Patreon support is really, really important. And supporting me as an artist through my website is also very important, but I understand that's very tough for a lot of people right now. So like I said, following me, sharing the videos, telling others about me, getting me in other areas, being a subscriber on YouTube, being a follower on Twitch, all helps me in the long run, and that's free. It doesn't cost anything if you have those accounts, and I appreciate it. But like I said, the monetary support helps too. For my Patreon, I will be dropping some other content on there. So I'll be dropping a second strip of the second series that I'm calling Funny Papers. So Funny Papers is my sort of homage to the weekly comic strip or monthly comic strip. I'm gonna have a couple of different stories up there. They're gonna be episodic. They're gonna have different things going on. They're all original characters. They're all original stories. I have other tiers that I'll be doing. I'm going to be throwing up custom artwork and wallpapers as well. I'm a little behind because of some changes in my life recently. But we will be getting things moving forward. So please think about following and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video shortly.